So just a few days ago, we had a huge scandal about the freaking Steel Legion missing from the trailer of Armageddon, which is going to be a new Warhammer animation. And now we have this. So without further ado, you're gonna watch the trailer. Spoiler alert, it's very badass, but that doesn't mean that we don't have things to discuss. So let's play it, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Blood Angels.
Armageddon, the war world. Its soil is worthless, salted by the blood and sweat of generations. War is all that remains. It rises from the dust and echoes in the sky, a promise, a cacophony of endings. Sanguinius' sons, angels of death. We belong here. Our veins burn with his wrath. Our twin hearts hammer with his rage. War is all that we know.
Oh god.
This world must hold. There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace. There is only war.
Yay. This is pretty badass. Oh boy. Yeah, this is super badass. So, first of all, yeah, I mean, the trailer is great. I don't know what everybody are going to think. They're probably gonna like the trailer. Now, the edition is something else. And of course, people that play the tabletop are gonna let me know how is it. We're gonna find out anyway. But I know that a lot of people wanted Blood Angels, so here we go. Technically, they're my favorite Space Marines because I love Sanguinius, but I also love so many qualities from everyone. So it's very hard to pinpoint just one. But yeah, they're one of the coolest for sure. Tonight, what do you think as a site observer of this very epic trailer?
Salted by the blood and sweat
I think
of
that
generations.
animation-wise, they're kind of kicking ass with trailers recently. It's just when they start to talk that things get in like trouble spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish they would just go ahead and continue to pump out badass trailers and stop trying to troll customers. But I mean, yeah, the trailer's cool.
Yeah, trailer is very cool. I'm very happy with how this Blood Angel is presented. The blonde guy because he's blonde. Sanguinius is blonde, so I rather see Blood Angels that kind of look like him rather than not. He's not black or anything. He just looks exactly how he should, and he's badass, and he's handsome, and he's everything. So I was thinking while watching this trailer, basically that GW will probably never get rid of at least the manliness of the Space Marines and the manliness as a whole of the whole universe, because that's gonna completely destroy it and ruin it. That is what everybody love about it. That's so freaking over the top manly, which is the coolest thing ever. So it creates this amazing feel to it as well. Other than that, really like how the Blood Angels are destroying the orcs and how the orcs are also super powerful and disgusting. Like that, for example, was like, oh no, the Space Marines just got it, and it wasn't pleasant. Still no Steel Legion, but as far as I understood, GW said that there's gonna be actually Steel Legion. So actually they're gonna make it, but in 2 years. Is that the result of the huge scandal from the past few days, or they just decided?
Yes.
You think it is?
Yes. They got so much backlash. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they released a video about painting your Kriegsmen as Steel Legion. And then they're like, uh-oh. And they probably saw the amount of money that they were leaving on the table. So they're like, hey, by the way.
Damage control. By the way, damage control. Yeah. Okay, so this is awesome. Now let's continue to the article. So now guys, we're gonna check the article, what actually GW said about this, and maybe we can extract some more from there because there's also some models that we gotta discuss. And after that, we're going to take a quick look at what Chainsword said over on Twitter, really quick. That's on me too, Nami. I'm gonna do that. It's not much.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. I did pull out the article, but of course now I'm like, where the heck is that window? So give me a second, guys, and we're gonna check it out. Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is. Hold on to your butts. I hope that you're holding to the butts. Okay. And here we are. Here we are. Do you have the article?
Yep.
All right. Well, you can start and let's see.
All right. This is from Warhammer. Warhammer 40,000, the new edition is revealed at Adepticon Preview 2026. A new edition of Warhammer 40k is on its way, and the galaxy will never be the same again. It launches with a box set packed with stunning new miniatures, but before we take a look at that, let's take a quick trip to Armageddon. The lore. After the events of Armageddon, the return of Yarick, the Imperial forces on the war world are in dire straits. The Orc vanguard, led by Wazdaka Gutsmech, has landed, and Gazkul's main force isn't far behind. A desperate gambit by Commissar Yarick gets a plea for aid out into the stars, and Operation Imperator, a coalition of space marines from any chapter, surges towards the beleaguered planet. The Blood Angels have a long history of defending Armageddon, and they're back alongside strike forces from the Salamanders, Ultramarines, Space Wolves, and a dozen more. You'll learn all about their counterattack inside the launch box and the world-spanning brawl that follows. The box. The action kicks off in a brand new box set, Warhammer 40k Armageddon. This is the biggest Warhammer 40k launch set yet, and it is packed with new miniatures for the Space Marines and Orcs. We're not going to show you all the contents just yet, but if you take another look at the trailer above, you'll get some hints about what it is on the way. Alongside two armies to do battle with, there are new rules and lore to sink your teeth into as well. We'll be taking a few sneaky looks inside the box over the next few weeks, culminating in a live unboxing show in a few weeks' time. We couldn't tell you about a new box set without showing off a couple of new miniatures, though. The models. First up is a member of a new Intercessor squad, combining the contemporary look of a Space Marine with some classic details. The mix of older armor marks with new ones is indicative of what you can expect from the rest of the unit. When they first rolled off Belisarius Call's production lines, the Primaris Space Marines were all equipped with uniform suits of Mark X power armor. Over time, the attrition of unrelenting war has led to Tacticus armor needing to be supplemented with older parts. Different helmets, shoulder pads, and greaves are commonplace, and this new kit has all sorts of nostalgic callbacks to previous Space Marine designs. The humble Orc boy is still a heavily muscled force to be reckoned with, and recently they've had a bit of a revelation. Why should holding a choppa stop you from carrying a Shuda, too? Orc boys now have the best of both worlds, with every boy carrying a choppa, slugga, and Shuda into battle. All they need are rake Space Marine lines with a hail of bullets before charging in for a proper scrap. The rules. We'll be diving into the new rules over the coming weeks, but we wanted to give you a flavor of the changes on the way. Army building. What does this new edition talk mean for your existing army and their codex? Good news, your current codexes and faction rules will still be valid. This is also true of the rules in the recent campaign supplements, including the upcoming Armageddon Return to Yarick. However, detachments are changing to give you more flexibility on how you build your army. You can now sometimes select multiple detachments for a bespoke set of army abilities. So you'll be able to bring to life your vision of how your army should fight. And at the launch of the edition, there will be over 70 new and updated detachments. If you are very attached to your current army, don't panic. The detachments in your current codex still work too. You just have even more options now. Missions. Your choice of detachments now also affects your missions. Your objective in a game will now be in part dictated by the type of army you bring to the field and the force your opponent has brought. Armies that specialize in holding ground will be rewarded for doing so, while other forces may be optimized for disrupting enemy plans or just killing lots of enemies will be rewarded for doing that too. Objectives: no more circles. Round objective markers are gone and replaced by terrain footprints to determine control of key locations, relics, or fortifications. Terrain. Terrain rules have seen a big shakeup. Default bonus for cover now impacts hit rolls, not saves, and units are generally far easier to hide than they previously were. Combat. There have been a range of subtle changes to combat that adapt to quite a different feel and a cleaner fight phase. Changes include more flexibility for picking targets when charging, changes to activation order, fast dice rolling for dealing damage, and changes to the order of consolidation and pile-in moves. Our coverage of this groundbreaking new edition will begin soon, so check back with Warhammer community each week to see what's coming up in the next evolution of Warhammer 40k. In the meantime, head back to the preview hub to find out what else we revealed today, like the
Mhm.
campaign on Armageddon that leads up to this launch box.
Yeah,
It's time to.
yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, that's enough. That's enough. That's pretty enough. Thank you. So, for all people that actually play the tabletop, you can let us know what you think about this, of course. Because I have no idea about everything because I will never play the tabletop. I have no space for that, no money for that. I'm the lore analyzing the freaking news type of a Warhammer fan that plays everything but not the tabletop. Like literally everything but the tabletop. All the games that I possibly can play. But that's it. I cannot be everywhere. So you can tell me what do you think about that. Now we're gonna check what Chainsword said actually on Twitter because of course that he said a lot of things. He has been in the lore for quite some time. There are some issues for sure that we're going to discuss right now. So he's my partner in this basically. He always clarifies some things because he was there from the very beginning and he's very familiar with everything that has to do with 40k, the Warhammer, the models, the everything. So I can have even perspective from there. So let's check this out now, guys. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, let's see. From Chainsword 40k, let's start from the beginning. Basically, he started posting about the models, and he's not really happy about it. Oh boy. Okay, so he says about the event because this all comes from this event. Just quick prediction before it starts. 11th edition is going to be announced. Yes, he was right. Technical difficulties. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, actually there were technical difficulties. I watched Chapter Master Valar before the stream because he is very good at least at delivering news. Some random BS from LOTR just to
Lord
keep,
of the Rings.
yeah, keep the license. I'm not sure if that happened.
It did.
Okay, kill teams that somehow fit Armageddon, so probably orcs versus something. Well, yeah, orcs versus something for sure. Then, oh, Asmongan posted and Chainsword quoted. Say it with me, folks. Damage control. Yes, damage control. Steal yourself, they're coming. Ah, so that was this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, okay. So somebody just decided to make very quick in the last 2 days drawings and they posted them. I bet that happened. Okay, and Chainsaw says, of course it is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be showing concept art. They already have painted minis already. Really? I'm gonna repost that. Okay, and then we have this. It's a tank. But Chainsaw says, what the fuck is this? Nothing about this mini looks like Warhammer to me. Yeah, Varwak said that they're basically inspired by World War II. Why? Like, why it's Warhammer? So, I don't get it. Asmagan says, looks like something out of G.I. Joe. Uh, this guy, Raj, posted, hey, look, Games Workshops just revealed they are making their own SD, I don't know what that is, Tsunami. Something tank. German engineering stands the test of time. Yes, 38,000. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what I thought, that we are actually 40,000 years in the future and we see this. I mean, I know that there's a lot of lost technology, but between now and 40,000 years in the future, for goodness sakes, there's a ton that we don't have today as technology that Warhammer still does. So although a lot has been lost, there are still leaps and bounds further on into the future than we are. So this is a bit ridiculous from that standpoint. Before I continue though, Tsunami, what do you think?
Um, I was kind of wondering, looking at this stuff, because it nods back to World War II. Are they trying to reinforce the message that mankind is bad by making them part of the bad guys from World War II? And that's why they chose this model design?
Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm wondering because, like, it just looks like, what is this? Like that was 1940 fucking like two or whatever when this was going on. These type of vehicles were fielded, and now all of a sudden, 40,000 years in the future, like they're the same shit. That says something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's strange, really. Or they're just super lazy, because laziness is in their blood these days. And guys, I'm seeing your comments. We're gonna check your comments. We're gonna read your comments. They're important. We're gonna finish with this and reading the comments right away. So spot the difference, he says. Yeah. Oh gosh. Again, 40,000 in the 40,000 years in the future, guys. Then Chainsword says, LOL, I don't even know how to comment on this. A mech fort? What the hell is GW even doing? Does any Warhammer setting still have coherent aesthetics? Even more hilarious, apparently in the lore, these uh, forts are, uh, what is that? Mercenaries. Okay. AOS mech warriors? Wow, I'm so confused.
That's
Eh,
Age of Sigmar.
yeah, I know. I know.
Like, what the shit is going on there?
I can't. I mean, what the heck? I'm so confused. Did they hire some new people that don't know anything about Warhammer and Warhammer Fantasy and Age of Sigmar and Warhammer in general? They just decided to just let them do whatever they want. I don't know. I'm not very confused. And again, Chainsaw says, looking at the 11th edition Armageddon art featuring Craig, it really shows how much GW planned for the Steel Legion to be on Armageddon. Today's teaser just feels like damage control. Can't wait for them to gaslight people. It was always planned. Yes, they were always there. We just didn't know. Although they released a statement saying that and video saying that we just have to paint our minis in the same colors that the Creek minis, and it's gonna be the same thing. And here we are, another thing. And Chainsword says shows that GW is out of ideas, so they're reverting to classic designs by making Primaris tactical Marines. I bet that in a few years they're going to roll back to just Marines to retcon Primaris entirely. So yeah, that was a topic that I also covered. That sometimes it seems like they want to forget about Primaris, and they are integrating them in the way that it's almost unnoticeable. So much so that you're like, well, what the heck is the difference by this point? But I don't know, because they still keep saying Primaris even in the article that we just read. So maybe, my guess is that they want to have their cake and eat it too. So they know that people love the original Marines Firstborn, and they want to take some of their aesthetics and apply them to Primaris, so they can say, oh, look, 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 the Marines are still good, they're still what you loved. So yeah, accept it, accept it. That is how this feels. Yeah, Tsunami, let me know what you think actually about that.
I'm kind of wondering if in the background someone intelligent hasn't fucking snuck into Games Workshop and been like, "Hey guys, maybe we could make more money if we do this or that or this or that." And they've come in there and recognized that Primaris is never very popular, Space Marines are already the greatest thing in the world, but we're gonna make them 10 times better and give them a fucking name. And it seemed like such a cash grab at the time. So I'm very curious. Chainsword, as usual, seems very prescient in his thoughts on this, like where this is going and whatnot. And I'm wondering, yeah, the damage control seems very obvious from the Steel Legion. Perhaps it's starting to creep into other parts of the lore, though. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just very interesting. What is going to happen, and is GW going to redeem themselves at all? By this point, I kind of doubt that. Okay. So I just wanted to show you some of that because it was cut out. Asmagan says, to be frank, that would be an ideal outcome to nuke the Primaris BS. And Chainsword
Yes.
replies, I've been hoping for this ever since they released the Black Templars Castellan and when they got rid of the Primaris keyword. But I guess it's still there though. And this guy, Silly, says, I don't know if this, if it's running out of ideas or um,
Placating.
placating the use of the user base. Why not both? Yeah. All right. This guy says I usually support a full Primaris retcon and just going to the new scale where all the armors are interchangeable again. And Jason says, me too. The Primaris should have been just a true scale resculpt, not an entirely new lore. Yeah, I mean everybody agrees with that. And then we have another post from Chainsword who says, okay, so Adepticon Preview was strange as F. Steel Legion damage control with concept art that looks like it was sketched over the weekend. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Some totally random minis, vehicles that look straight out of bolt action with distinct World War II aesthetics, and more named characters that nobody is going to care about. On top of that, a generic Imperial Guard kill team nobody asked for, while Katachan, Steel Legion, Talarn, Vestorians, or other cool regiments are still waiting their turn. It looks like GW is completely out of ideas, yet shareholders demand record profits every year, so they just throw random shit at the wall, hoping something sticks. Primaris Tactical Marines only show how out of ideas they are, so they're reverting to classics. Also, it was a technical disaster, even worse than usual. I guess they hired even cheaper technicians this time. After this review, I'm not hyped. I'm not even disappointed like usual. I just think 40k is getting even worse than it was before the preview. The models feel out of place. Sure, some are fine in vacuum, others feel Sigmarified, but but if this is the direction of the rest of 40k is going, I'm not looking forward to it. Even the promise that the 11th will make the game feel more narrative again and ditch L-shaped terrain blocks isn't enough to remove the bad taste. In reality, these promises will probably end the same way 10th edition's promises did. Yeah, which was a huge disappointment to many people. There was no focus on story as far as I know, and just felt very like fast food kind of a thing, empty calories. Like I like to do this analogy because it's just very true for a lot of the entertainment that we're getting today. It's just empty calories. It's like you eat it, it's not good for you, it's not really healthy. You still consume it, it's kind of tasty, but then you get all of that, uh, all of that bad effects on your whole being, and you're like feel cheated or something, basically. So these are some of the things again. Okay. So the thanks, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it a bit, up a bit so it doesn't look obvious. but it is. Eh, what is that from? Hmm. I don't know where is that from actually. To be fair, that's both a real world design and more. What? Real world design? It's 40,000 years in the future, man. What real world? What real world? Can we give all the space marines mobile phones now? Like, what the heck? Because we have it now? Jesus Christ. Tsunami. Yeah, let me know what you think before I read the comments.
I don't know what to think. but a six-wheeled vehicle isn't anything crazy. For covering some of these worlds, it's like, what is this? So I don't know. Like I said, I zipped through the official stream yesterday. Models don't generally interest me, and I don't want to bore anyone with this shit, so I'll just keep my comments brief. I don't know. It seems like they're trying to go ahead and fix as much as they can, as quickly as they can, and hopefully someone over there is like, "Hey, we're starting to lose a lot of money now." That's what I'm. My fingers are crossed. That's my head redcon. I could be wrong 100%, but the fact that they decided to address the Steel Legion thing so quickly after all that backlash is a better sign than what I've seen recently.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the comments first on the 40K channel, and because I see that Dan is there, I mean Aromite X, that's Dan. So yeah, you can read those comments first, guys, and then we're gonna go to the gaming channel.
We've got Raising Rune Lords. Did someone say more Space Marines? Ha ha ha! This company is stupid as hell. Excellente Emperor, with these Imperial Guard reveals, you're really spoiling us. Be still my trembling wallet. We'll get through these trying times that lie ahead eventually. Mr. Mewtwo stopped in.
Oh,
Dopko Puchla. Chapman looks cool, but I'm laughing at the Vanguard veterans looking like normal jump pack Primaris Marines with just power weapons instead of Chainsword. Armageddon says it sounds generally good, but some things sound more complex. On the topic of the Lord of the Rings tabletop game, it's actually one of the best games GW make.
hmm.
And yeah, there are new models for it. The new Marines are still 100% Primaris. The helmet looks like an older design from the front, but it's still very much a Mark 10 Primaris helmet. I don't think the Primaris are going anywhere. The Primaris editors need to move on. The Primaris are almost 10 years old at this point. Valrak did confirm that these new Primaris are not tactical Marines, by the way. I
They're
didn't
not?
watch Chapter Master Valrak's video, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Racing Green Lord resisting Nemordian Glory. The Yark reveal trailer. That's the one thing I'm going to give GW like massive credit for.
Mm-hmm.
The trailers that they're putting out are fucking straight fire. They really hype me up, and then they talk. That's why I was saying what I said at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
And that's it on the 40K side, and lots of hellos
Look at that.
in the Hammer side. The end.
Yeah. Just look at that. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, continue to the next comments, yeah.
Yeah, they're just saying hello to each other.
Ah, in the gaming channel. Okay. So here you see the video from the live stream. I just decided to play that for background. So yeah, Jedi were just endless professionals, basically. Pretty funny. Oh, Mike is here. Awesome. Rodkill is here. Joey, Purple Rock, Sammy, awesome. So yeah, guys.
Still,
Yeah.
Yep, we still have 31 watching. So thank you very much to the Smash Raiders and everyone that's come in to hang out with us. Sorry if it looked like we were just getting right to Crimson Desert.
Oh, we are.
I want to cover this real quick. Yep.
We are done, basically. So, guys, let's know what you think in the comments about this, because it's gonna be a topic. I wanna hear old fans, I wanna hear new fans, and by new fans, I definitely don't wanna hear people that just join in and they're like, I wanna change Warhammer because this or that. I mean, the woke people, you know who I'm talking about, who just don't get Warhammer and they just wanna change it. I don't know, by this point, it seems like they're so confused. You know, Jedi are so confused. Instead of just doing what they're supposed to be doing and just creating Warhammer, they're like, meh, meh.
Ormite X for it too. Have a nice day, everyone. Nice stream. Thank you very much, Ormite X. It's
Oh,
very kind
thanks.
of you.
I think so. We're going to actually rate the gaming stream, and we're gonna start with Crimson Desert over there. So this stream is gonna turn into the other stream right away, but I'm gonna end the stream on the 40K channel and rate the other one. So if you wanna watch Crimson Desert, that's gonna be fun. We are going there in a second. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna keep covering everything that has to do with Warhammer. I still have actually more things that are gonna be interesting soon, so I'm definitely going to do that. With that being said, guys, go watch Crimson Desert. We're starting in a minute, so thank you, so guys. Bye bye.